G'day my YouTube friends, how's everyone going? My name's Caroline and this is my weekly wrap up. Alright, so as you can see, I've made a couple of purchases, but before I get into that, I just want to wish everyone a happy Sunday. Unfortunately, I didn't get time to do a weekly CAROCASH collects video this previous Wednesday, so apologies for that. But unfortunately, this past week I've been away in Victoria. It was a bit of a last minute trip. Just a few things in my life lately have been last minute, and that was one of these one of the things. So I have a bit to unpack in this episode. So I'm going to talk about my trip. I'm also going to talk about my current employment status. Yes, that has changed. And I'm also going to talk about some of these purchases that I've made for my bike. But before we do all that, let's just crack open a Pepsi Max, hey? Best sound in the world. So Pepsi Max, cheers to you all. All right, now I feel good. So what do I start with? So let's just get the bike stuff out the way. I think I came back from my trip to a couple of deliveries, which I purchased prior to going to Victoria. So these were nice to come back to. So I got these awesome vintage leather looking gloves for the bike because you definitely need these. They're safe, but they also just have a nice look to them. I'm really happy with these. So I got a medium previously, but it was giving me a blister here. So I swapped them out for the large. So I'm really happy with this. And I got this from a website here in Australia called Moto Est. These were like 100 and something, but because they were having like 25% off, they came down to like just under $100. All nice leather gloves. So I need these, so I'm happy with these. So that's them. Then I also got one of these lid lockers. So I'm able, if I go to the shops on my bike, I don't have to walk around carrying the bike helmet. I can pop it in this and it comes with the chain, and so I got that. That's really awesome. And then I also got this lever lock. So this basically goes over the lever, the handles, so that no one can steal your bike. Oh, here we go. Here's a picture. So as you can see, it goes over the throttle or the brake. And yeah, you're able to lock in your bike so, no one can steal it. So this, I think, came to $100 as well. So I need to take out $200 for the bike stuff. But before I get into that, let's talk my trip away. So my trip away was awesome. I absolutely love going down to Victoria. I have such a good time down there. It came at a much needed time for sure. I wanted to just go down there, unwind, unplug, and just spend time with my family. It was brilliant. So we got to do lots of things. I went to the Harry Potter experience, and I'm popping up some photos right now, I'm sure of it on the screen. Basically, you walk around this forest and they've set it up they've got lights and enchantments, and it was so good. We had butterbeer and we were able to eat marshmallows, and let me tell you, it is absolutely freezing down in Victoria. You needed gloves, you needed proper jackets, beanies, scarves, we had it all. So it was a bit of a shock. I love the cold though. I absolutely love the cold, but you just have to be able to be prepared for the cold, which I wasn't, but thankfully I just borrowed some of my sister-in-law's stuff, and yeah, it was fine. But that was brilliant to go there. And then we actually spent a couple of days in Ballarat. Because Ballarat, if you're not from Australia, back in the 1850s was an old gold rush town, and the town itself is still so beautiful, and all the houses and architecture still very much of an old time period. So it's just a beautiful country town. It's even colder than where we were staying previously in Victoria. It's freezing out there, but we went out for every meal, and then we went to Sovereign Hill, which is this touristy place where you can go, and it's all still themed and set up like the gold rush, and all the actors, and there's staff that are actors, and it's just brilliant. And then we also went to this place called Cryle Castle, which is set up in medieval theme, which is a bit weird because it wasn't ever medieval times there in Ballarat, but it's still cool, and you can like sword fight, and my little nephew made some potions, and it was fun. It was just a really nice family experience, and I'm so thankful that I was able to go out there and have just an amazing trip. So yeah, I went down for a week because like I kind of hinted last month that the month has had full of changes from my bike to it. So I have actually quit my job. I've quit my job. I just want a little bit of a break, just for a little bit. Thankfully with my work, I can freelance. So I'm going to freelance like 2 days a week. So my income's going to be drastically different. So my stuffing's going to change a little bit. I'm not going to be doing the $700 every week anymore. There's no way. It might be around $200 to $300 a week. But I'm looking forward to seeing what I can do with that money and seeing how I can still save for all the things that I want to save. This is not going to be long term. This is just going to be for a couple of months, just to have a bit of a time to decompress. I'm looking forward to just having a break, focusing on myself. Like my health at the moment's doing so good. I'm walking every day and I'm going to the gym. My mental health, because of my hobbies and stuff that I'm taking up, my bike riding, it's bringing me so much joy, and just being able to, you know what, just it's a cold time of the year. It's nice to just catch up on, just lounge around. And thankfully I'm in that position to be able to do this. If I didn't have family to live with, if I had, people that were dependent on me, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I just thought, while I'm never going to have this opportunity either once I get my own house, because once you get your own house, you have responsibilities, you have bills, you have everything that you have to make sure you have. So I am just going to take these 2 months and just relax and then start looking for another job. I just needed to change. I had been in that job for 8 years now, and it was just a long time, and it's good to have a bit of a break sometimes. So it was nothing to do with anything bad or anything like that. It was just something that I've been considering for the last, to be honest, 6 to 12 months. I wanted a change, and I just thought, this is the time. And then I did that. I made that decision, which was not an easy one, let me tell you. And then my brother said, come down for a week. We are going to go and we're going to have a bit of an adventure and just decompress, unwind, and it was the best thing. So, and I'm just looking forward to spending a bit of time focusing on my own work as well. I'm going to upskill a little bit. I want to study a little bit, get even better with my craft. So that's what I plan on doing. I'm not just going to lounge around and sit around and do nothing. I'm going to take this time to decompress, but also better myself. So this is the purpose for the next 2 months. So yeah, long-winded, and I'm sorry, but I feel great just finally telling you guys, because this has been for the last couple of weeks now, obviously giving my notice at work, and yeah, I'm glad that it's all out in the air now. So, because I like to be honest in these videos, and I don't want to, like, I could have just continued fake stuffing money, but I don't want to do that. I want to be real and honest with you guys. I might not share where every cent goes, but I like to be honest with what I do have as an income coming in. So obviously my house deposit's going to drastically change my spends, but I'm going to try and focus on definitely making sure bills and stuff, still saving for cars and all those things that I need to save for. And then I still want to make sure that I can do some savings challenge. So this is going to be really interesting. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's video, because tomorrow will be when it starts with the new income. So that's exciting. So Pepsi cheers. And I know you guys will have nothing but nice things to say, and I appreciate that. And this is not a decision that I made lightly. It was something that I spoke to numerous family and friends about. It wasn't just something where I thought, yep, I'm going to do it, and then just not have any thought to it. I definitely thought about this, and yeah, it's the best decision, I think. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, because I'm going to take out $200. So 51, 20, 40, 60, 82. So $200 is going to come out to cover that bike gear stuff. I think today's the 16th. I'm going to hope 16th of the 6th minus $200. So I'll have 2,400, wasn't it? Yeah, so that's great. All right, and then we're going to take out a little bit more money, because obviously we've gone on a bit of an adventure, and I need to take out, I don't even want to say it, $650. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50, which will leave me with $240. But that's okay because I've honestly had such a great time. We went out for meals every single place every meal we went out for, breakfast, lunch and dinners, and it was just so much fun, and I've had just a great time. Honestly, that was money well spent and definitely money needed. Time needed. I can't even talk. Because I'm just thinking this is a lot of money now, especially when you don't have that income coming in, like regular income. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 50, 70, 90. Hang on one second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850. So $850. Wow. That's a lot of money now. It's always a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. That's always a lot of money. But when you don't have that regular $700 coming in anymore, that's it's going to be a bit of a shock to the system. But I've still got freelance at least 2 days worth of work every week. So I've got a bit of income coming in, and obviously any support that I get from my Etsy or the YouTube channel, I'm still going to be doing all those stuffings and sharing and showing all that with you guys. So there'll still be regular weekly stuffings, which will be good. It'll just be drastically less. And that's okay. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see for the next couple of months if I can save, how much I can save. And you know what, a little change up is sometimes good. Change is as good as a holiday. That's what everyone keeps telling me, and I'm gonna believe it. I have to, and I'm taking this challenge on with a smile. So thank you again for everyone for being so supportive and always on my channel. And yeah, I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to to tomorrow's cash stuffing. So I'll see you then. Bye for now. Bye.